Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Sorry I missed yesterday. It has been a crazy week. We even had a tornado last night. Got a message at like 7:30 last night to take cover, and I'm like, really? So the week's shot, but that's okay. We're all together today. Who is in here? First off, happy Veterans Day. Anyone that served, please let me know. Mama Kay, good morning. Justice Tara Strozier, absolutely. Creepy Barbie, Dainty Dane. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Deb. Nurse Ratchet. Hello, my friend Keandra. Hey, Kelly. Where you been? Juicy Tequila Bobo, good morning. Hi, Samantha. Betty Boop, good morning. What Big Eyes? Hello, my friend. Put that up real quick. Yep. Happy Veterans Day. Hey, Aggie. Hi, Dodging Bullets. Hi, Dara Lee. She said, good morning, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. Also, it's Dr. Phil Day. Yeah, no shit. I can't wait for that. Hope I didn't miss anybody. I always do, and I apologize. Hello, Holly. Miss Demeanor, what a great name. Love from Wales. Awesome. Hey, Sarah. Sarah said, Dawn and Candace, God won't even offer you a helping hand or forgiveness. Nope, exactly. Where is Summer? Hello, Louise. Hello, Lily. Good morning, Pat. You got a new picture. Very pretty. Hey, Zena. So I think we have some new people in here. Hit that sub button. Don't forget to like this, share it, and that way you guys get the notification. Hey, Melissa. Hey, that one Ginger. Hello, Todd. So many of you guys are in Discord, I kind of feel like I tell you hi all the time. Hello, Imre. She said, good morning, friends. Happy Veterans Day. Thanks to all the brave veterans for keeping us safe. God bless. Exactly. Hey, Shanbana. I think we have an arrest coming pretty soon after what was put out yesterday. Patriot Wife, what time and channel are the Wells on Dr. Phil today? It's CBS 3 o'clock Central where I'm at. But if you go to the Dr. Phil website, you can even just put into Google what time is Dr. Phil on, and you put your market and they'll tell you. But we're going to be streaming it today in Discord. Hello, Anna. Morning, Celeste. Laura. Amy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nubian Max. Hi, hun. Hello, Julie. Pink Phoenix. So I think I got everybody. I think I did. Lenny, good morning. Twister, good morning. Annette Alex 1. Hello from Canada. Good morning. What Big Eyes? Wife of a Vietnam vet. Oh. Yep, our troops are super, super important. Good morning, Kitty Cat. Good morning, Eileen. So we actually have a veteran backstage, and here he comes. He's also been fighting squirrels and has a million things going on all at once. Kevin, good morning.
Good morning, people.
Yep, it's veterans. Thank you for your service.
Oh, you are more than welcome. I never was in war, but a lot of people I know have been, and really those are the people. Thanks to the veterans to keep our country safe.
Absolutely.
And sound, so that we can talk about squirrels.
By the way, great picture. So now your squirrels are not only mating for everybody to see, but they're drinking alcohol in your backyard.
Yep, they're having parties. But this is so funny, I see that now I have a squirrel problem. I've got a freaking red squirrel that is going up on my roof and doing something up there, getting into the roof somewhere. So I'm going to put my live trap up on the roof and trap that little fucker because I'm about tired of him. But all of a sudden I'm having all these squirrel issues. It's like, what the hell? I see them breeding. Now invading my house. They're getting drunk. Oh, unbelievable.
Holly B said that your squirrels need a twisted tea.
Right. Yeah, a twisted tea.
Mm-hmm.
But
thank you for the super chat. Thank you.
for sure. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think mark my words, there's going to be arrests soon.
Yeah, I'm going to let people get settled in, and we're going to jump right into that. Finally, the TBI is speaking out. I think the reason that they are is
social media.
Well, yeah, they're talking about that. There's no misinformation on this channel. We discuss what's going on and give our opinion. We don't run wild with rumors, or anything like that.
Nope. I just think that TBI made that announcement for two reasons. One is social media has just blown up over this. But wait till after today and tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, they're holding their ass with both hands right now because
this
is going to blow up. Anna, thank you for the super sticker. Thank you.
Wow, all these super chats and super stickers, man. What's up with that?
They're for your squirrels.
Mm-hmm. We should do a squirrel day. Some kind of a tribute to a squirrel.
Oh, I think your avatar says it all. The drunk squirrel is something else.
Mm-hmm.
But no, thank you guys for the support. Thank you for being here every day. You guys are awesome.
I know. I can't believe, it's been pretty much 5 months. That's almost a half a year of keeping Summer's name out there.
And we're not done.
Oh, no.
We're not done.
I said it in the beginning. I will not stop talking until that little girl gets justice. And I mean it.
Absolutely.
We were supposed to have 50-mile-an-hour winds here today.
Well, I told you that tornado last night. Now, it missed us, but it hit east of us. And I think 8,500 people were without power last night. They've got several roads you can't get down.
Well, doesn't that suck when you lose power?
We didn't lose power. I don't know how we lucked out because everyone knows how my luck goes. But there's a lot of trees that are down. So there's people that basically can't get down their street right now because they got to get all that cleaned up.
Yeah, it sucks when you don't have power, though. But it's kind of relaxing, though. I always think when we lose our power, I'm always like, this must be how the Amish people feel. Hey, do you know how you can tell if your Amish son has gone astray?
How?
You find colored socks in his drawer.
Shut up, Kevin.
Oh, it goes clippity bang, bang. An Amish drive-by shooting. Oh God.
I'm going to look at this comment real quick. A Southern mom said, maybe if TBI would have said all this months ago, all the miscommunications on social media would have not happened. So it's their own fault. Well, yeah, I get it. But I mean, going around and, just making up these crazy stories, that hasn't helped anybody. Certainly
You know what, though? This last statement by TBI, I'm glad they made it, and it makes me feel a little better that they come out and they finally, They didn't say the big, smoking gun words, but they did address it in a way, in my opinion, in a way that's letting you know that these parents are not going to get away with this bullshit. In my opinion, I think TBI, I'm glad they made this, at least they made a statement. We've been waiting for something, anything.
Yep. I'm going to put the tweets up here in a second. So let's break this article down. Hawkins County, Tennessee. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, TBI, announced Wednesday afternoon that the agency has seen a rise in the online spread of misinformation regarding the search for missing 5-year-old Summer Wells. Okay, so they're watching all this stuff. They know what's being put out there. They know what people are saying on Facebook. They know what tweets are going out. They know what's being said on YouTube. Let's put that up real quick. And like I said, for this channel, we're not solving the case. We discuss and give our opinion and basically try to keep Summer's name out there, Southern Mama. Why didn't TBI say anything at all about the red truck in their statement yesterday? I don't know.
You just said, TBI is watching social media. Yeah, they've been watching Don and Candace act like freaking idiots on YouTube too. They know it all. And that red truck. See, I think TBI, if you read that article, they collected all the camera surveillance. They canvassed and went out and got, I think that they got, I think the red truck, in my opinion, I think the red truck question has been answered.
That's always seemed like a red herring to me. But again, that's just my opinion.
Yep. Okay. What I'm saying by being answered is either it was or it wasn't. But I don't think that's going to be no longer an issue, that red truck. That was purposely. In other words, I guess what I'm trying to say is the red truck has proved to be an effective tool. I'll leave it at that.
Right. Type O Rules says, yes, Wells and Company have an active misinformation campaign. Every word out of their mouths is misinformation. Boom. Bingo. That's it. They're the ones putting out this stuff. They're the ones putting out the bullshit. They're the ones trying to take the heat off of them. And, as Dawn said in the very first interview, well, we knew there was going to be haters. Why would there be haters? Americans kind of rally around people that are having a hard time, especially if your child is missing. You guys have been suspicious since day one, especially Candace. Let's go, Candace. Candace has changed her story so many times. No mother that's missing her child would have more than one story. All right, so the article goes on to say, pictures of law enforcement search efforts were released in the series of TBI tweets showing the Wells family rural Beach Creek home surrounded by elevated rough terrain and dense woods.
And I want to hurry up and say something if I forget. But you were just saying that, Don was saying we knew there would be haters. That's a red flag right there. That's a huge red flag.
Mm-hmm. The TBI also stated that they have executed multiple search warrants and have collected potential digital evidence.
There you go.
Thank God.
That tells me that, because they were waiting on surveillance videos from homeowners, from landowners, all that. They might have got their answer for the red truck.
The agency asks that the public avoid posting speculation and stick to the facts, all of which can be found on TBI's Summer Wells Newsroom webpage. Summer Wells was reported missing from her home in the Beech Creek community of Hawkins County on June 15th. Months later, she remains missing. That's the facts. That's all we know. You know what I mean? That's all we know. And basically, the stories they have given. That's all we know.
Yep. That's all we need to know. Because we know everything else pretty much. It's all bullshit, these stories that Don and Candace are spinning. You know, I see, the thing of it is, you can only lie for so long, and this shit's going to catch up to your ass. I'll tell you that right now, because you can't keep lying and get away with it. And they've lied a million times. If you think about it, you know, there's just no way this is ever going to hold up in the long run. It's just that I think, and we've said it all along, the TBI, they had a lot of stuff to go through.
Well, I mean, just look at what we see, and they have to look at the same stuff, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
And they know way, way, way more than us. Okay, so here's the first tweet by the TBI. It's on the screen. We've noticed an uptick in misinformation being spread online about the search for 5-year-old Summer Wells, who went missing from her home in Hawkins County in June.
Yeah, wait till the doctor Phil.
We want to be clear that we're doing everything within our power to find her. Okay, I do believe that. I do, and I believe that they have a lot of crap to sort through.
Yeah, you know what? You know, this online misinformation thing, maybe TBI also put this out here to try to calm down the storm that's going to happen with Dr. Phil, because this shit's going to blow up.
Yeah, because people are going to start searching the internet. They're going to be all over Facebook, the groups. They're going to be looking for anything they can get their hands on after Dr. Phil. They're going to be searching YouTube. I mean, they want it all. Hey, Michelle. Hang on. Amy says she tried the second link you sent me. I just saw that you came in. I got a notification on my phone. Awesome. I'm glad it worked. All right. So then they go on to say,
you know, we just said the other day on live that if only, let's say, 80 million watch Dr. Phil, 40 million of them aren't going to agree with the Wells. That's 40 million more people they're going to blow up. That's a lot.
80 million people a day watch his show.
Right. They're going to be so sorry, Donnie, that they even did all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All right. So their second tweet, because they had a series of tweets yesterday, says, we continue to work daily with Hawkins County SO and the FBI in Knoxville. That I did not know that the FBI in Knoxville was involved. No one is more frustrated than us by the lack of answers at this stage. However, we haven't given up and we won't. Yeah, there's a lack of answers because there's 3 hours of June 15th that the adults that were supposed to be caring for Summer can't account for.
And see, the other thing, you know, no one is more frustrated than us in the lack of answers. TBI is not going to come out and say, yep, we've got evidence that proves these parents, you know what I mean? They're going to keep playing the game. I think, I've thought this all along, and in my opinion, TBI knows exactly what the hell they're doing because they're not going to come out and say anything until the rest have already been made.
Exactly. The thing is, they can't tell anybody anything.
No.
They can't. They got to save it for trial. Let me see. Okay, I'll put the next one up. All right. 3. I mean, yeah, I'm dying to know. I want to know who all they've talked to, what they have on their phones, what they have on their smart TV, what they have on their GPS. I mean, I want all of it. I want all of it. Okay, TBI, third tweet. In addition to exhaustive ground searches, dozens of aerial searches have been conducted. Dive teams were brought in to explore waterways in the area, and canine teams specializing in a variety of search methods have been utilized. I am really glad that they reminded everyone of the search. For some people, this is the first case that you've ever followed. Some people are, true crime addicts and you follow tons of cases. I've never, ever, ever seen a search like this. And I'm glad that they're getting in front of the 8 ball today or yesterday, because they're basically answering all the questions.
Uh-oh, what happened? Brooks got kicked off her computer again. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but she's been having a lot of problems with her computer kicking her out. I need to raise some money and get her a Mac. But anyway, I don't know if people can hear me, but I'll keep talking. TBI, in my opinion, they've let these people run free, willy-nilly, to do whatever they want to do and keep running their yaps. And it's working, in my opinion, because look, all what has happened, the Don and Candace, they're just hanging themselves. And they're going to let them. I think it's brilliant, in my opinion. But Brooks, I don't even know. Oh, yep. How can she be kicked off her computer and I'm still here? That's so.
Sorry about that. So
okay, well, I kept everyone entertained.
I don't even want to know. So they're basically getting in front of everything and they're saying, look, we had extensive searches. I've never seen a search like this before. Ever, ever, ever. I mean, every child should have a search like this. Don't get me wrong.
I just said it when you were kicked off or whatever. In my opinion, I think TBI has played this brilliantly. I really do. They have let Don and Candace run their mouths non-stop. And they still are. These people are going to hang their freaking selves. And TBI has just let them run, and look at all what's happened. If TBI, I just think, for some reason, in my opinion, it's brilliant. It's a great move.
Well, yeah, they've been on YouTube and everything. They've been to California. They went on vacation.
Yep.
They met Spider-Man.
Everyone, there was a lot of people thinking, oh, TBI's not doing nothing. It's corrupt and all. TBI knows exactly what the hell they're doing.
Well, they addressed it in 6 tweets yesterday.
Yep.
So here's one. It says, the area where Summer went missing is extremely rural with few businesses. All available surveillance, photos, and videos have been collected and reviewed.
Yep.
Additionally, neighborhood canvasses were conducted in an effort to make sure we didn't miss any residential cameras. So that's definitely time consuming. They said, while we do not discuss specifics about evidence gathered in an ongoing investigation, we can tell you that numerous search warrants have been executed and any potential digital evidence has been collected. This includes social media accounts. Well, that's going to take you a month of Sundays to get through. We've updated our newsroom blog to include a complete list of FAQs. Again, We encourage you to share factual information, not speculation, as the case continues to unfold.
Can you imagine how much electronic digital evidence they have to go through? Think about it. A lot.
I think your microphone's really loud. I see a few comments in here. People are saying to turn it down. I don't know if you can turn that down or not, or if you can back away from it a little bit.
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, you're fine on my end, but some people are saying that it's really loud on their end.
How about in chat? Is it better?
Okay, Susan said, this is what I think, that the law enforcement and TBI are going to be watching Dr. Phil today and tomorrow before they make their move. Oh, I think so too. Of course, yeah, of course they're going to be watching it. And don't expect a lot from this Dr. Phil episode. They're not going to get on there and confess. You know, he's not going to cuss him out. He's not going to point at him and say, you know, you're terrible parents. I'm just going to watch them and their reaction to being put under heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder if I changed my name to Dr. Kevin, if I could interview Don and Candace.
That's a brilliant idea. That is a brilliant idea.
I'd love to question their ass.
What on earth would you ask?
Oh my God. I wouldn't even be rude. I wouldn't even have to be rude. I would just, well, if I did it, they would walk off stage. So.
Well, and that's the thing. I keep hearing that Candace did walk away. Well, Dr. Phil doesn't go for that. He gets really mad about that.
I wish they'd go on Steve Wilkos. Hey, people in chat, can you just say a yes or a no if it's better now?
It's a lot less loud on my end.
What does chat say?
I don't see it.
How can I fix it?
They said yes.
Okay, I took one of my earbuds out and put it away.
Oh, wow. Okay. All
right. I got
so
really good earbuds.
We know, so we have the TBI speaking out, right? And that's good. You know, they're saying, hey, we're on it. This is everything that's going on. You know, we have digital evidence, which that would make me shit my britches if I was those two. I'm wondering how they're even handling them saying that. They've got to be wondering, what do they have? You know, they talked about the search effort. So, like I said, I just think they're getting in front of everything. So when this airs today and people start searching for the story and information about Summer, they've said their piece. So let's listen to Don talk about his 7 alibis. Hang on. I'm going to turn this up. Sorry.
An alibi. To the monologue, where it's time for...
What?
The biggest, most insane story that no one is covering.
Hang on. It went to a commercial.
Seven alibis. 7 alibis. 7 alibis. 7 alibis. Candace ain't going down. She's going down. 7 alibis. 7 alibis. 7 alibis.
Candace ain't going down. She's going down. 7 alibis.
So he's sitting there talking to her. I have 7 alibis. She's going down, and all she can say is, I know that. I know that. I know
You know
that.
what? You know what? In my opinion, I think that's all fake. So that's my opinion. I think that's bullshit.
You think it's him talking? What do you mean it's fake?
No. I'm not saying it's a fake Don. I'm saying I think Candace was fake. I don't think that was a true upsetting moment for Candace. I just don't. I don't believe it whatsoever.
Oh, I think Candace is about to lose her mind because nothing that he does is getting the heat off of them whatsoever. And Brooke, you're right. They are wasted. And just remember, when the spirits go in, the truth comes out. Do not believe for a second that if someone gets drunk, it's just the whiskey talking. That's them. And Alicia, yeah, I think it was another stunt too. I don't think it was something that they planned on, though. I don't know. Like I said, they get drunk and they just start their shit.
Oh no, a squirrel.
Then he said something about the 7. To me, it sounded like Candace was repeating what Dawn said in a mocking way. It sounded to me like she just kept saying, I know. Who would say, I know I'm going down? Who would
say,
what? I know you have 7 alibis. As much as these two scrap and fight and as drunk as they get, why did she not snap back and say, you're going down too?
Why does her voice sound exactly the same as when she talked to Mary?
I know.
Yeah. I don't believe any fucking thing these idiots say. Nothing. They're just, you know what? And Don, I have 7 alibis. Why in the hell would you need more than 1? The truth. Don, Candace, where's your freaking daughter? 7 alibis. What? And then he says, Starlink's my buddy. What?
That's the GPS. What? That's the GPS on the car.
Yeah. Why did he?
Where he was all day.
I don't believe that. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Why would you need 7 alibis?
He said it's people that saw him, his phone, and the GPS. That's what Starlink is or whatever. So common sense would tell you that him telling her that I've got 7 alibis, you have nothing, you're going down, blah, 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 blah. We know how she fights with him. Why did she just sit there and say, I know, and not say, you're going down too? Did she do all this by herself?
No, I just think it's all part of the shit show still. I just do.
You see what I'm saying? Did she do all this by herself? Because nobody in their right mind would be told you're going down. If they're involved in it, you would say you are too. Oh, your squirrel has a hoodie on. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying exactly. I just can't bring myself to believe any fucking thing these two do. I just can't. Everything they do to me is bullshit. And I don't think they're stupid enough to do that on YouTube. I think they knew they were being recorded. I don't know. I just can't be objective about that because I don't trust anything they do. But if it was on accident, then that's very telling. I just don't know if they'd be, I don't know. We'll see, won't we?
Yeah, I just think it was a very odd conversation because why on earth would Candace purposely let him say, you're going down, you don't have an alibi, I have 7, and her go, I know. Why?
They're getting the reaction that they want.
Well, that's a crazy reaction. That is so counterproductive to the narrative that they've been putting out since June, which is that they're innocent.
Well, nothing they do makes sense.
I cannot believe that she didn't snap back and say, "You are too."
The way I look at it, I'm just saying that it's a narcissistic shit show, is all it is. I mean, I hope that it was true, that was an accident. That's because, like I just said, that's very telling. But we will see, won't we?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And trust me, I'm not defending Dawn by any means. I just think it's odd that she didn't snap back when he's telling her, I've got 7 alibis. Starlight's my friend because he had the GPS on the car. You're going down. You have nothing. And her not to lash back and say, you are too.
Yeah.
She just sat there and took it. And we know she fights with him. She can speak for herself, I mean, she was tearing up doors and everything that night. I mean, come on.
Do they even have doors in their house?
They do. Oh, they do.
They have a front door. I don't think there's bedroom doors or a bathroom door.
Well, I think what he ought to do if he's trying to clear himself and get out of it altogether is a hot mic her again and just say, where's Summer? Where is Summer, Candace? Where is she?
Okay. You just brought up a great point. If that is true, wouldn't Dawn, if Dawn truthfully has 7 alibis and Candace has none, do you think Dawn would still be riding this train with Candace? Being a narcissistic man? I'm just asking everybody, would Dawn stay on the prison train? Hell no. I don't believe you would. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't think Dawn is going to take a fall and go to prison for something that he did not do at all with his daughter. I just don't believe that.
Well, and we had several people in chat saying Candace is violent.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
Violent history. But we know his history, so she's holding something over his head. Hence why he hanging around, he on the Candace train.
All I'm saying is they both are involved in this, and so is Grandma. Some way, one way or another, they're all 3 guilty, in my opinion. All 3 of them.
Even if Grandis knows nothing about what happened Summer, she sat there and she watched 4 children being neglected and abused. She did.
Well,
did nothing about it.
Okay, so supposedly Grandis and Grandma, Candace, and Summer were all in the truck that day. There's no way that somebody can tell me that Grandma doesn't know about Summer and where she's at. Not a chance in hell. No way. I mean, you know damn good and well Candace would talk to her Grandis. I mean, I think all 3 of them know what happened to Summer. They know where she is, but who did the dirty work? Dawn or Candace? I don't think Grandma did the dirty work, but Grandma knows everything, in my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I just can't wait. I wonder if is Grandma back? Oh, we lost Brooks again. I don't know. I don't think there's a chance in hell that Grandis doesn't know what happened to Summer or where she's at. I just don't.
We have a comment on here from Yaya. She said, hell no at Kevin. He would have thrown Candace under the bus months ago.
Hell yeah, he would have, in my opinion.
Good
so
morning,
that was all staged. No, you know, they're just sick. It's just another chapter in the sick shit show, is what they're doing. They've been playing cat and mouse in games since the very first day Summer went missing. They have played games. Don, you know, I mean, just think back all the bullshit in this shit show. And they've done it since day one. It's just another sick. They are some messed up people, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that goes without saying. I guess you're loud again. A few people said it's really loud. I don't know.
Well,
It's
I
fine
am
on-
loud. I'm
But if
talking
you-
to the top of my lungs right now. Okay, I'll start talking like this.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
good, Kevin.
I don't think. I'll be like this, Kevin Milquetoast. I don't think Don is guilty. No, I think that, you know, my voice raised up. My blood pressure's high right now.
Well, we don't want your blood pressure high, Kevin.
Well, these Don and Candace bring out my blood pressure for sure. Every time, man, sometimes I get so wound up in this. I am so sick of them fucking idiots.
I got to address this comment real quick. Lisa said, was Candace always driving Candy around? Because all we know, Candy drives. But why did Candace take her that day to the emergency room? Well, that's what I want to know. I've been saying that. It's not like she's a helicopter mom or the doting daughter. She wouldn't care that she had to go have her knee looked at. She certainly, I mean, it was said that, you know, Summer would sleep in till like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. But she made sure to wake the little girl up, that they were seen everywhere that day. And then we have three that we can't account for. Grandis drove herself with her bad knee to Wisconsin.
It's all an alibi.
She did
Every
not
bit of it.
overnight. No, that is a great point. What do you think, What Big Eyes?
Yep, it was Proof of Life Day.
Mm-hmm.
What it was. And Kevin,
Proof of Life
I
Day.
know you get excited, Kevin, and that's why, you know, sometimes it's loud. And I understand, because I feel like screaming from the top of my lungs.
Yeah, I get worked up over this. You know, I don't even get this worked up when my wife pisses me off. But I'm just so these parents, if that's even what you want to call them, they have got to be held accountable for this bull crap. It's ridiculous. But they even think that.
I think it was Chris McDonough who said it. If I'm wrong, correct me. He said, you know, how come all eyes were on Summer that day, but not any other day? What was going on that they had to have seen all over town? They go get Hunter. With all of this going on, they add on one more thing to do, which is take Hunter to get Twisted Tea and go swimming.
You know, when you really go, well, I'll just say one thing and then I'll shut up. When you really think about it, you know, it was all an alibi. And that leads me to one thing. This was planned in the beginning. Why did they do this if it was an accident? Why would that day all eyes be on Summer? What? That tells you right there that this was planned. Do you understand what I'm trying to say, anyone?
Yeah. Well, you know, they needed H to be there because, see, it would have just been Grandis and Candace saying that Summer was alive that day.
Yep.
They needed an outside party, and they needed to be seen on cameras.
Yep. So so when Dawn says I've got 7 alibis, I mean, she's got a bunch of alibis too. That's why I don't understand why she didn't leech back out at him and say, I've got alibis too. I've got Walgreens. I got the doctor's office. I got Hunter. I got Allie. I've got the swimming hole. I took, you know, a video. I did a TikTok that day. You know, I've got alibis too. All she said was, I know.
You know what? And they're banking on all eyes on Summer. But you know what? Little do they forget that there are surveillance cameras everywhere. Okay? There's all eyes on Summer, all right. There's going to be eyes on Summer that they didn't even think about. You watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're going to be seen on multiple surveillance. People don't realize, I shouldn't say that, maybe they do, just how many cameras are around where you live. It's and look at all that digital evidence that TBI had to collect from neighbors, from businesses, from traffic lights, everything, and go through it all. That's a lot to decipher. That digital footprint is going to kick Don and Candace's ass in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I go back to the Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow case. If you read their arrest affidavit and what all they had to do, and it took months and months to get all of that put together to go find where JJ and Tylee were. And if you read it, it's extremely detailed. And so when I see, and they had to bring the FBI in to do it. So when I see now that the FBI in Knoxville is involved, or probably always has been, that definitely, that gives me, that's a lot more comforting.
Yeah, and in the Vallow case, you know, it was her brother's phone, Alex's phone, that pinged, and that's where they found the children buried.
Yeah, so what's going to ping here? Is it going to be Candace's phone, Don's phone, his friend Starlight? What's it going to be?
Yep.
What's it going to be? Because everywhere we go, we are being surveilled. Even if you leave your phone at home or you put it in airplane mode, you are being surveilled.
Yep. And all I can say is, you know, that whichever, whatever, whoever had better give it up now while they can cut a deal.
Oh, yeah.
That's, you know, that's the way it works. If you wait too long, then too bad, so sad.
Sharon said, check Facebook. Hang on. Check Facebook pages. There are 1 or 2 streaming it, I'm pretty sure. Do you mean Dr. Phil or something else? Okay, Kel says, do they realize that the FBI uses space satellite that can track their movements? Yeah, all of this takes a long time to get back and put together. You know? And as far as Grandma supposedly, you know, being the sympathizer and taking Summer and getting her somewhere safe, what about the 3 brothers? She didn't save her own children. She didn't save her first grandchildren that Candace gave birth to. But now suddenly, she went out of her way to save Summer. She was living right there.
Well, I think that story has been put out and then retracted. You know, she's no savior.
No. Well, people right now are recycling rumors. If you want to recycle something, go to the beginning and reread the early articles, like from day one. Look at their first interview. That's what we need to be recycling. Get back to basics. Teresa said, Ellie was watching Grandis. No way she'd get away with it. Oh, of course. I'm still surprised that she left and that they weren't more concerned about that. And what did Dawn say about that exactly? She got out before something. Does anybody know? I can't remember.
Well, she got out before all the stuff started. You know, all the haters.
She got out, all right, before the shit hit the fan.
Yep, she did. Well, and he also said she's the smartest one out of all of us. She must be, because she did. She got the hell out of there because she could see the writing on the wall.
Well, what does that tell you? Right there, good Brooks, that was a great point. What does that tell you? Well, you know what it tells me? She knows damn good and well it wasn't a frickin' abduction, or she wouldn't have left so quick.
She should have
I'll
taken
tell
her
you that, right?
grandsons, is what she should have done. She should have taken
Yeah.
them and not left them in what she knows that they could be in danger. What if one of them got gone?
Yep. But I don't think she left until after the boys were taken. I don't. I might have my timeline wrong, but I think it
No,
was.
you're correct.
No, we'll have to look at that because I thought she left like a couple of weeks before the boys were taken, because they were taken not long after the search ended. I have to look. You're probably right.
Well, I could have it in my head wrong.
Well, there's so much going on. I mean, unless you have the encyclopedia of this case in front of you and you got everything earmarked, it's impossible to remember everything.
Yeah, it is like it's an encyclopedia.
It is. It's like what chapter do we go to today?
Yep.
A Southern mama said, I still want to know why Grandis is not allowed around other grandkids. That's a huge piece of this puzzle. Well, I got a lot to say about that, but I'm going to let Wet Big Eyes take that.
Well, it's because of the fact that she deserted the children.
Uh-huh.
Her children. And they just there's no way they want her around them. And there's got to be something there.
Absolutely.
There's got to be some reason.
Okay, Alicia said she did not leave for a month after. Okay, so she left within a month. All right, well, I mean, still she left. She drove herself to Wisconsin, so she obviously didn't need a ride on June 15th.
Yeah.
I just don't see, Candace is not the doting daughter. She's not the doting mother. I still want to know, more about why Don went to Utah back in the spring. He took one of the sons with him, and he got the hell out of Dodge. What was going on there?
Yeah.
What was going on there?
Yeah, he took the oldest son with him. That's really strange.
Maybe he was checking out the spot where they put Rose.
Oh God. I don't know. At this point, anything's possible.
It would surprise me if they ever find Rose.
No, it's been way too long. Way too long.
Yeah, what are the coincidences, Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was just catching up on chat real quick. Grandis knew CPS was involved. I bet that. Oh, I guarantee she did. How could she not? She lives right there. She knew. As a grandmother, did she not say anything to her daughter? Hey, how come you shaved her head? How come you guys keep yelling at the boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don is down in the basement alone with Summer all day. In my opinion.
I just don't know many grandmothers that wouldn't say something about their granddaughter getting her head shaved.
Well, and admitting later that she knew that the kids were mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
She admits it later, and now we're supposed to say, great job? No. Mm-mm. Let me see. So, as we know, Candace has got an issue with her dental work. I still say it's because she got home, or when she got done, she started smoking a lot. And anytime you have stuff done, you don't go and smoke when you've had your teeth worked on. All you're doing is breeding infection and inflammation. So a lot of more pictures have come out of them in California. And there she is in good old California, getting the twofers work done. Did you see that, Kevin?
Wow.
Oh, Candace?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see her all right. I can't stand to even look at her ugly ass. I can't even look at them anymore. They make me sick. She's sitting there all happy-go-lucky while her daughter was disposed of, in my opinion, and she don't even have none of her kids. But she's happier than a fly on shit.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, they don't care about nothing but themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They make me sick.
You know, and then we have all of these people. I don't know any of them. It's just a rumor, okay? So slap my hand later that they're all donating to her, getting money together so she can get dentures, and it's going to be about $5,000.
Yep.
You need a face transplant.
So who is parting with their money to get her help for her teeth when this is coming down the pike? We're going on 5 months of this little girl being missing, and we care about her teeth.
Well, you know, and there's people that have donated for supplies for their house to get fixed up. And that's all well and good, but they're not going to get those boys back the way they're acting.
They couldn't
Her,
possibly.
her dentures are going to get stained from meth.
Yeah, you can't do what she's doing and just have dental surgery and not expect a problem.
So, what do you think is going to happen today, right after the show? Anybody think?
I think he's going to be jumping on YouTube, but I'm waiting for them to also confront this new thing that Jody Sue put out, which she really needs to take a chill pill and lay back. She really does. What she knows, she just needs to tell the authorities and keep it mum's the word in case they need her to be a witness. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I
somebody
know
said.
she means well. Don't get me wrong. She means well.
Well, I think somebody said she was going to TBI with what she knows that she hadn't said before.
Well, why hasn't she already done that? We don't tell Facebook. We don't tell, and I understand that this is something new for her. You know, this is not something she's ever been involved in before. But we don't tell Facebook. We tell the authorities. So
Yeah.
Emma put this up, and I'm going to play it real quick. Hang on.
I don't believe her either.
Get is somebody told me that you said the last place you'd seen Summer was getting out of the shower with Donnie.
Getting out of the shower with Donnie.
No, that's not what you seen and saw. The fuck it ain't. Last time I saw that little girl was 2 nights before she went missing, and that's exactly what I saw.
10 months.
That's exactly what I heard. She was naked as the day is long at that damn door at the top level, and she was yelling at you for a damn towel while the oldest was out there talking and chatting with me, and you were yelling at him because he was like, Jody Sue's right about the dogs. Once again, you all keep dismissing since day one and trying to make it seem like it ain't something it is, and those fucking dogs are the key. Those dogs are the key. You want to know how I know that? Because they're partly my pups. Because I sat there for over a month listening in the dark as footsteps left that driveway, as gravel crunched below Dawn's heels, as I listened to boards lift up and things move around in the dark, as I watched things disappear off of my trail cams after y'all suddenly realized I had them. All these little pieces. But that is exactly where I saw Summer last. And she was yelling, kind of being a brat. Nobody come get her a towel. And I had to ask. I was like, is that the voice? Because the shadow behind her, right? And her hair. And then here you are on that live, chatting with me on Facebook the other night, telling me that, no, it was you that had gotten out of the shower. So remember? No, because that ain't true. It's not true. I remember the truth, which is exactly where and how I saw Summer last. And, I know Andy saw her the night before she went missing, but I saw her 2 nights before. What I can't figure out is why all of a sudden, after all these months of you knowing this, why all of a sudden now it's pertinent that you're going to try to fuck with my memory, try to manipulate me, try to talk me into stuff. Like, do you really think I'm going to go back and lie to the face and be like, here, officer, sir, I need to change my story? Y'all got the wrong girl.
Okay, well, it sounds like she's already told her story to the TBI, and they're wanting her to retract it. That's interesting.
That is exactly what it sounds like to me. I understand people keep saying they don't believe her, blah, blah, blah. I get it. That's your opinion. I don't know the woman. Never have had, I don't know her. So I don't know her character. Never had a conversation with her. So when someone has information about Summer, I don't just immediately say they're lying. I just don't. But for her to get messages from Candace is what I'm getting. And it's very difficult for me to understand her. So if I'm hearing this wrong, please let me know. That basically Candace is telling her, no, that's not what you saw. Well, she knows what she saw. How could she confuse Candace with Dawn?
Yeah. And sometimes she is hard to understand, but that's because she has nerve damage from the surgery that she had on for her thyroid, and it cut some nerves, and she really had to learn to talk again. So, she has a problem there, but she doesn't have a problem with her memory.
No, and if she saw Summer naked, getting out of the shower with Dawn, how the hell can Candace say, oh no, that was me? Candace is the one that told her to get the towel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
well, I bet that's not the first time. I'll bet that's not the first time Dawn took a shower with Summer.
Yep.
And then take it down to the dungeon to dry her off. Yeah.
And she's saying this is 2 days before Summer went missing. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, she said 2 days, and her husband saw Summer the day before she disappeared. Because he would go over there a lot.
Well, I just think it's all too telling that Candace told her or tried to convince her that's not what she saw. Just like Candace going over to Hunter and Allie's house, wanting to know what they told the TBI. She was really concerned about the Twisted Tea. Did you tell them about that? Even though, and the TBI told them. So again, here we've got some people not doing what they've been told. The TBI told Hunter and Allie, because they did say it on the show, on Chris's show, not to speak to her. Yep. Not to speak to her. But of course they did, because Hunter's like, I'm not scared of her. She's not going to intimidate me. No, you simply crack the door and say, we're busy right now. Don't answer their calls. Stay away. But she did go over there, and she was wanting to know what they said.
Yep. That's what clued me in the very first thing when they said that. I said, well, that's interesting.
Hang on. If they planned it, why buy him alcohol? How stupid. Well, no one ever said that they do the smartest things. I just have never understood why Allie let that one slip. Why she didn't stop that right there and say, stop that interview and say, look, I got to take care of this right now. I can't believe she bought my minor child vapes and alcohol.
Well, she probably knew that was happening all along.
Yeah, but I mean, most parents, they see something like that and their jaw drops.
Well, yeah, most.
Most. Well, and I understand that we're not talking about most in this case. Okay, so she already did that. She went to them. She wants to know what they said to the TBI. What did she expect them to say?
Yeah, that's the other thing. Was it she was worried about the furnishing alcohol to a minor, or the vapes? I don't know how that falls in the line of cigarettes, but I think you're not supposed to do that either.
In my opinion, she bought the Twisted Teas and the vape for Hunter because that was an assurance to make sure he would go with her.
Yeah.
Instead of not saying, I'm just going to stay home. Hell no, yeah, girlfriend. I'm going to ride with you. Give me some Twisted Tea and vapes. Hell yeah. And they knew that.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, some incentive, but I mean, I get that. Okay, so she did that, and now she's trying to get a hold of Jody Sue to tell her that's not what you saw. How do you tell anybody that's not what you saw? How?
Yep. Sounds very controlling, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it sounds like she's not as dense as people make her sound. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard for months, oh, she operates, with just kind of a different, intellect is what I've always heard. But she knows how to cover her ass enough to make a special trip to Hunter and Allie's, which is telling me they didn't answer their phone. So she makes a special trip with her daughter missing to ask them what they told the TBI. Because I guess their forethought, they didn't realize that, the TBI might get involved with a missing child. They didn't think about that. They thought they were just going to be dealing with the locals.
Mm-hmm.
Not concerned about Summer. What did you tell him? Now we're talking to Jody Sue, telling her that's not what you saw.
Yep.
Okay. A lot of people are asking in here what time Dr. Phil airs. It's going to be this afternoon. If you just Google what time is Dr. Phil on, you'll see it on, you pick out your market. I know one person was saying that they're in Indianapolis. You just put Indianapolis and it'll tell you if it's on ABC, CBS, or NBC. For some people, it might even air tomorrow morning. Okay. Yaya said someone said it's 3 p.m. Eastern for them. Yeah, it's 3 p.m. for me too. Okay, see, Brett's going to see it before us because in his time zone, it's at 1 p.m.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all you got to do is remember 3 o'clock Central and then look at your time. Right?
Well, we're going to be streaming it in Discord, so I got to figure out how to do that today. I've never streamed in Discords. Hopefully, it's not a big letdown, but we're going to work it out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
here at CBS.
Yeah, you can do a test streaming of something and see how that works.
Yeah,
I'm in Michigan.
30.
I'm in Michigan, and it's 4 o'clock on CBS.
Okay. Yeah, what is this? Okay, Rachel said, I watched a preview of Dr. Phil. I heard about this. I haven't watched it yet. And they talk about a blue SUV or minivan. Never heard that before. Well, which is it? An SUV and a minivan are totally different. They look totally different. How can you be confused as to which it is? And how this late
wait a minute.
In another car?
Yeah, wait a minute. Who said that? Don?
Candace.
Candace said it. Candace.
Okay, well, there you go. There's another red flag.
No, it was a blue flag.
Yeah, come on. How many cars are there, Don and Candace? Where's your daughter? Piece of shit. Now it's a blue car.
Yeah, now it's a blue SUV or minivan.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, are you serious? We're going on 5 months and you just remember that? But then you tell Jody Sue that she didn't see what she saw.
That's okay. They lived there 12. They lived there 12 years and didn't know they had a dog trail.
Well, they can't even remember Summer's birthday.
Or
And I
her
know,
favorite color.
yeah, some people are like, well, not a lot of people can remember dates. A woman remembers her child's birthday. They were kind of there going through a lot of pain.
Well, I can even remember the hour and minute.
Me too. Me too.
All three of my kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that Candace, Susan, I heard that Candace stormed off the show too. She's a violent person. She is a short fuse. She is a ticking time bomb. She erupts. Yeah, Holly said, yeah, hour, minute, weight, pound, and ounces. You bet. We remember those things.
Yeah.
We certainly don't even get confused about the damn month.
Yeah.
Come on.
Even how long they were, you know?
Yeah.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah. We know the whole story. When we went to the hospital, what time we got there, the nurse's name. Nope, not them.
Hey, Brooks, you want to play a song?
Well, I got to figure out if I'm going to get a copyright strike for it or not.
Don't do that. I don't want you to get a copyright.
Hilarious. I want to put it up, and everybody likes to have music time, but I don't want another nasty email from YouTube.
All right.
Let me see. Just reading some chats real quick. Rebecca said, I've always thought Candace is the brains behind this. Well, that's scary as hell considering we're still here with no answers.
First, you got to have one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think these two realized that they could check their phones. They could check their smart TV. Don, I mean, he's adamant about this GPS thing, you know, because, I mean, it would show where he is all day.
Mm-hmm.
So he obviously has done some research. And Todd, you're right. They do. They talk in circles. But I just cannot get over him saying, I've got 7 alibis. Candace is going down. And her only response was, I know. Why would you not come back and say, look what you did? She just
Because it was a fake.
She just sat there and owned it.
It's just like a circus.
It is a circus. It's a total circus. And it's going to be worse tomorrow. And it's going to be worse on Monday because a lot of people DVR Dr. Phil and they catch up on it later. So over the next week, we're going to see a whole new set of eyes looking for Summer. Because remember, there's people in Tennessee that don't know she's missing.
That's true. There's people all over that don't know, but they watch the Dr. Phil show. Ruh-roh.
Kevin, did you change your avatar again? He did, and he muted himself.
Uh-huh.
Very nice, Kevin.
Nice smile. Oh,
Yeah.
look at those teeth.
Woo! Kevin's avatar went to the dentist. Did Dr. Phil pay for those? Yeah, Todd says, come Monday, the avalanche begins. That's true. That's true.
No, it's my avatar is what I'm saying to anyone that's associated with the Wells.
Oh, okay. Now
You.
I see the little part over there. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I was looking at the
You-
teeth. I thought it was a statement.
You didn't think I'd just put a smiley face on there, do you?
No,
Not
it doesn't
me.
seem like you at all. Melissa said Kevin's pointing at his dimples.
Yeah. This is how I feel right now, my avatar.
Absolutely crazy. Well, guys, I'm going to start winding this down. We're going to be back at 3 p.m. Central Time in Discord because Dr. Phil will strike your channel if you stream him on YouTube. Several people have told me I'm not going to call them liars and I'm not going to test the waters, if you know what I mean.
It's, Yeah, it's in general chat, right?
General voice.
Yeah.
General
Not the
voice.
chat. Yeah, that's the one down at the bottom. Look
Yeah,
down.
you
Oh,
guys-
I didn't even. I've never been there.
Well, see, you can go in there
Yeah.
and sit and wait for somebody to come talk to you, Kevin.
Kevin,
I
we're
gotta
going to
go
try
take-
that here just in a minute.
As soon as I hang up, I got to go out and trap a squirrel.
He said he's going to release it out into the woods. He's not going to eat it. Very humane. Very humane.
Yes, it is. I'm going to turn it loose in the forest. I'm not going to eat it. I don't have enough of them. If I could trap 7 of them, I would.
Well, all of that talk about squirrel makes me want squirrel gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pat says, see you at 3. Yep, we'll see you at 3. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are so loyal, so faithful. You know, you come in and you have great things to say, great opinions. We have the best chat on YouTube. If you want to join the Discord, it's for active members only. So, I mean, you will be removed if you're, not actively chatting. Everyone there is cool. We limit the drama. Can't promise no drama because, well, we know how it works. Check the About tab on our YouTube channel, and there's an email. We'll get you a link. And we will be in Discord at 3 p.m. Central Time. And we'll be back here again tomorrow morning. We're going to talk about the Dr. Phil show tomorrow morning, okay?
Hey,
So we-
everybody.
See you guys shortly.
Hello. If I sounded snippy today, it's because I am.
Okay.
We
Bye,
forgive you.
everybody.
We forgive
Bye.
you. Bye.